We can also double spell, which means even more damage. Man, this deck is insane. Like, you can actually win from behind within a single turn. Oh my god. They were at what? 18, 20? It will be what? -9. Bro. I honestly don't know what to say. This is disgusting. Like, legit. Like, the game didn't even start. We're basically at the verge of killing them. Oh man, this feels horrible to win with this deck. Come on, how is this fair? Oh, poor guy. I want to scoop right now. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and this will be different. Today we are serious about Magic. We are playing the meta decks. We are trying to win. And what does it mean for you? That means you will be playing red aggro deck with some random splash. Today we are splashing blue because that's the flavor of the day. And look at this. Oh, you are here. Wait, not legal? Oh, alchemy and traditional alchemy, of course. So what you are looking at is right now deck that has 64% win rate in 500 games. I took this version and I slightly modified it, so I think it's even better now. We'll talk about the modifications in the outro. And I personally had even higher win rate than that. So yeah, this is where we are moving right now. So the deck is about Cori-Steel Cutter, new card that basically gives you a free creature that has haste, trample, is also already equipped, also has prowess. Every single time you play 2 spells during the turn. You can do it every turn forever, and that means this is an artifact. So basically, even if your opponent sweeps the board, you just make new dudes and they have prowess and they scale, while you also get spells like Opt and Sleight of Hand that allow you to draw cards while also playing cards. So double spelling because it becomes extremely easy. And yeah, this is the backbone of the deck. Rest is like burn spells, you know, the usual Swiftspear and Slickshot, because they all super scale with casting a lot of spells. And the funny thing, the best control cards that we uncovered lately is not used in any control in meta, it's used in aggro to get more aggro cards. So that's something. And with Shore Up, you can of course protect every single creature you have to make sure that it cannot be removed. You also have, you know, some burn and some removal. So guys, we'll talk seriously about this deck in the outro. I will show you the, you know, the full stats for this. If you want to rank up, that's probably this and Monored are probably the 2 best decks right now to ladder. We rank like crazy as expected. So with this probably you can hit top 10 mythic or top 50. I don't know. It depends. Depends if you are on the play or on the draw. So yeah, let's enjoy our new Tarkir dragons, and no Patreon shout out today because I don't have a heart. Even if you don't like this deck, you probably want to see it in action because it will hit your face soon. So better to know how it works and how insane it can be. So guys, let's get on to it. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Something that will lose to us, it seems. I kid you not. I will still start with turn 1. I think we can activate this later. Yeah, we could chain Slickshot. No. This has to be the first spell. Right, Hound. Okay, so they probably play Rise the Past deck. Yep. Alright, so we need to kill them. Sorry, this pet is annoying. So we need to go quick. We'll see how we play this. Man, this could be really strong next turn if we allow them to, you know, go crazy. Can we kill them faster? If they play Amalia into 1-drop, they probably don't live gain too much. No, I think we need to set this up. Alright, I will explain. I will explain, guys. Because basically, I can trigger this on the next turn, but I want to trigger it after they declare blockers, in which case I get the token and it cannot attack on the same turn. Even though it's haste, it's already after, you know, attackers. So I think that's why this is better on this turn. And if I plot Slickshot, it's also okay. But I can just hardcast it for better surprise effect. Amalia is probably the best case. I think this is too weak. This is like the low roll. I thought that they will go Amalia and potentially land into something that lifelinks. Alright, that's fine. I don't think this is very scary. Like, it seems that we are a little bit slow, but believe me, once we start attacking, this will be disgusting. Oh, it also has a trample. Sure, why wouldn't it? Alright, so what can we do? I will probably go Slickshot. We need to maximize the damage. And go for the second spell. It could be Monstrous Rage for more damage. But I think now we go Burst Lightning, just to make sure that they don't have good counterplay. So we are already starting, but it's not the main turn. Yes, free stuff, always. Oh my god, you can see. And I think I'm not sure if we're on the play. I honestly don't remember. I think we're on the draw. Okay, here's Amalia. Alright, that's the bigger problem, but I hope that this will be like so late that now they will be forced to, start blocking. I can lifelink a little bit with the bat. Oh, they have this. This is good. Alright. Rise the Pass can be a factor here. But now we have double Monstrous Rage, and that might be enough. They probably want this? No. If they have Rise the Pass, they will dump every creature into the graveyard. Bottom. Alright. We could go double Sleight of Hands, but it's probably not amazing. I think what we will do is Sleight of Hand, and then we'll prepare for double Monstrous Rage. This way we deal the most damage. I think they should be dead. And I mean, that's a choice. Theoretically, that's a choice. And let's attack with everything. I should really count the damage. So this is 7 already. So they're at 8. Yeah, I think that should be enough to kill them. And this is insane. Like, we should never kill it. They had life gain in this game. Also, a ton of creatures with great stats. So, can I kill them? I really need to count, guys. So I cast a spell. I can double cast. So this will trade against Amalia anyway. So this has prowess. Of course it does. 7, 5. So this, bro, we are killing them so hard. It's actually not even funny. We just need to check the priority. We don't want to reattach, decline, because that lowers the damage. And you cast Monstrous Rage on both creatures, this way you get the roll. And I mean, this is perfectly balanced, as all the things should be. We swept the board and we also killed the player. Yes, why not? I mean, every time you have this, that means it's a good draw, right? That's basically how we do it. I will still go with the Swiftspear. I'm not sure how exactly we'll play. The next card will be kinda important. Green, so that means we probably won the game, right? Yeah, I think that means we won, unless the second color is black, and that's Golgari. So of course we don't trigger the Cutter, but we will start triggering it on the next and also killing block. Yeah, I think they lost. Like, there's no way this deck can survive. Bro, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Oh my god, this guy... I honestly don't know what to say. This is disgusting. Like, legit. Like, the game didn't even start. We're basically at the verge of killing them. And I can actually kill them close to, right? So I can pump it. It will be 5. I can get them to 3 life already. The game did not even start. But I don't need to. I can just win the game with extra creature on the next turn. Oh my god. Oh, guys, it doesn't feel good to win with this deck. It feels like I should not win, but I still will. Oh, this guy is trying to play a game. Yep. This does nothing. Nothing does nothing. Right, yeah. So we just swing and we win the game, right? Cerbera, I need to make sure that I'm winning the game already. So this is +3 in total. 4? Yeah, I just swing. I told you, moment I've seen green mana, I knew the game is over. Because green cannot defend against this. Yep. We can... I mean, Shore Up is better. Here you go. Oh, and also we will trade against this. And also we will get another creature, because why not? Come on, man. How is this fair? Poor guy. Oh my god. And the worst part? After I've seen single forest, I called that the game is over. We play this and we pass the turn. I could play it, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to show that this was sorcery, because Burst Lightning is huge in this matchup. 1, 2, 3, go. They should notice. Boltwave cannot kill creatures. Usually it's Burst Lightning, so I need to really sell this that I have Burst Lightning. Alright. Alright guys, so what do we do? I could go with Slickshot, it's not amazing. I think we go with this. We can already double spell and that will give us a little bit of, you know, extra breathing room. Of course, missing your mana and not being able to play your spells is probably not the best play I've made this game. But, you know, we need to deal with it. They have really good opening on the play so far, but at least they don't have double strike. Generally, aggro mirrors are all about who draws what, so... Alright, now we fixed our whole mana and now we can play the game. Alright, how do we do it? Talent into Boltwave? No, I think we need to go with Slickshot first. I think we can raise them. I'm not sure if they have something. There's no priority, that's important. So I could just go with the talent and then pump everything. We risk a lot. And I think this is the play. Like this way we are getting a ton of value. Yep, you always attach it. That should be a swing call probably. How much they can pump it? Manifold Mouse into Monstrous Rage is what? 2, 5, 10... 13 damage. Okay, and then we will try to kill them on the next turn. So I'm, you know, it can go either way. Also, if I thought that they have Monstrous Rage, they could pump the hero, so it blocks this, so we would lose this, but I didn't see priority. So this one draw fixed our situation with mana, and now we are trying to win from behind, but we have strong hand. See? I told you, but if they don't have land into Monstrous Rage, it's not even remotely as scary as it was in my mind. Alright, we cannot block because we lose stuff. Right, how do we do it? I can actually force... Yeah, I think we won. I think we are the better player. We need to bounce this guy. We can also double spell, which means even more damage. Man, this deck is insane. Like, you can actually win from behind within a single turn. Oh my god. We don't need... Oh yeah, we need to, because that gives haste. The monk doesn't have haste. Bro, like look, it's not actually even close. They were at what? 18, 20? It will be what? -9. Bro. And they had a blocker, by the way. That was through the blocker. Oh boy. Perfect hand. We will try to play the whole game out of single... Okay, so I will take a risk right now, just so you guys understand. If my opponent has a cut down, I will lose this game. Single cut down is the win con. If I'm risking, so I set up faster, and they cannot go. Alright, with this we probably won the game. What? Oh my... Okay, I messed up, guys. Listen, I need to make a YouTube apology right now. I thought this would be blue mana. I thought the other one was basic. Alright, so I cannot protect my stuff, and right now I will lose Swiftspear because of my misplay. But that's fine, I deserve it. And we'll try to deal... What? Bro, never freaking punished. So what you do right here is go Swiftspear, and now our opponent is in a horrible spot. They need to defend against this, because now we can burst lightning their face, which means this deals way too much damage. Now they need to protect against it probably. If not, we can just chill forever. Alright, down to 6, that means double Boltwave, instantly wins the game. Drowner, sure. Interesting, they didn't want to go for it. So do I shore this up? How do you exactly work for the second? Shuffle this creature and target creature with a stun counter. So they still need to target. I will take it, because we only have one card, so we want to maximize the value. If they want to shuffle, that will be all their mana. Hall Creeper, okay. By the way, I can untap this, even though it's a stun, it has a stun counter. Bro, I can just trade against this. What a play. Can this block? Cannot be blocked, alright. Oh, I cannot, because this works in a weird way. So this will remove the stun counter, and then we untap during our turn. Alright, but we can do it on the next turn. That's fine. Very, very powerful draw. Now we have another creature. We force our opponent to respect our stuff. What will they take? Probably copy another creature and tap another creature. I think that's the play. I could attack them, but then they block and I lose the last card, so I don't love this play. This will probably be useful very quickly. Alright, the whole game out of 1-drops, bro. We only have double Boltwave, so we probably won't draw them. So we need to most likely count on something else. We can take one back from the graveyard though. Yeah, I cannot block this guy. I think we're okay with this. You know, it's not perfect, but I think this is like... We need to start chipping a little bit of damage. We need to get them to like 3, so one good draw wins the game. And we're at 4 mana, so soon Burst Lightning will deal 4 damage. Let's see. I don't think they will draw cards. I think they will copy something. Even counters do not matter, because it's tapped and, you know, it's not great at defending. They need to keep attacking to get the value. So I honestly think they will just, you know, copy the Drowner. Yep. And they get tempo, but nothing more. Oh. I thought they will get the counter, but this is when this creature enters, so that's an awkward wording. And now we can start attacking. Even with talent, which means that everything is pumped that bro, like, it feels so rough for them. The Tidebinder. Okay. We still cast the thing, so we get the prowess. Oh, they want to disable them. Alright, that's an interesting play. I thought they will go for the talent. But that also means we can attack with this guy. I could attack with everything. This doesn't have ability, so now, right now it doesn't have prowess. I think we just attack with this, right? They might block with Tidebinder, but then the Swiftspear gets the ability back. Yeah, I think trading 1 for 1 is good. Now our Swiftspear gets prowess back, so when we cast Shore Up, we still get the value. So we need to play carefully, but moment they rely on, you know, hitting removal on one of our creatures, it should be great. 4 damage, sure, we can ignore it. And here's, alright, here's the play. Alright, I think we start killing stuff then. We are not after blockers, bro. They should not cast it now. That is a huge mistake. So I will go with Shore Up on this, right? Then we can kill both. They made a mistake, bro. Now we block both. They get no cards. They needed to do it after the blockers are declared. They would actually draw those cards and keep both creatures intact. So what we will do here is get stock up. We have both mana cores and hopefully we need to hit 1 mana something. Okay, Monstrous Rage is good enough. And stock up, because we win the game, but we also prepare for the next game. So, as you can see, our opponent was trying to survive, but you cannot survive against this deck. I think that should be enough to go for lethal. +3, +4 with prowess. So that's exactly 6 damage. And that's how you sneak wins, even though you shouldn't. Here you go. Oh boy, what a game. But to be fair, they misplayed super hard. Alright, our opponent is going first, which means we get more stuff, but also we are slower. I think one of the strong parts about this deck is also that it's very, very hard to counterplay, because Cori is always here. And no cut down, that's huge. That's really good for every aggro player. Oh, you know that I had this land in paper and the island. Like I was playing in those times, and I remember it was like $3 per land. So everyone who had deck with this was like VIP, man. All right, so we could go double Swiftspear and Monstrous Rage, and they are tapped, so this is a ton of guaranteed damage. But, okay, this will be good. You will like it. Maybe. This is bluff. I'm literally bluffing. I hope they don't block. They blocked. Alright. You got it, bro. I didn't want to make this play, alright? Just for the record. But our opponent is so eager to sacrifice creatures that I will take it. It's still ton of damage. This cannot protect our creatures, but it can bounce something else. They probably won't see priority because we don't have one. So if they play any 3-drop like Glissa, they're done. And with stock up we can stock up, you know? So honestly, they played it perfectly so far, and I didn't expect them to play like this. Whenever a creature becomes a target... I can bounce it. But I think we do it differently. I think we prepare. This could be a nice one. So, we could set up Swiftspear and go for the Slickshot. Slickshot. Or we can stock up for a future turn. I think we want some extra power. Basically, I'm preparing for the next turn, and I know I could play it differently, but this is not important turn. I will give them extra turn because I don't think they can do anything that is scary. Oh, I remember, this card is pretty nice. Like, honestly, like, it draws you cards every turn. If you hit the land card. We go with Verge. Oh, our opponent tapped into... What? Oh, I didn't even expect this. Alright, so what can we do? Burst Lightning seems really nice. But I honestly think we just go with this. This is such a good value already. And we can find the perfect card. And those won't... How do you hit 4 out of 5 lands in this kind of aggro, bro? Like, this is something special. Can I play a land? Nope. Nope. So how do we deal with this? They cannot make good blocks here. They are low on mana, so maybe we just kill the elf if they don't block. Yeah, I think this is the play. I know I'm missing some damage on the next turn, but I think they're a little bit mana screwed. Okay. Can we make some cool plays here? I could bounce this, but it's every creature. Okay. I could also pump it to what, 4, 5? But then I don't kill both. I need to target a creature then. But that's a sweep. I will try to go for card advantage. Like, it sounds silly, but we're still doing it. If I go... Wait, I need to think, because I want to kill Elf, to be honest, to prevent their 5 mana play. I could just hit face, they don't draw cards then. And then we get rid of Surak. Alright, I honestly think this is the best play. Let's go for the damage. Just because I don't want them to have any card draw. And this trade is already really good. Like, we traded 1-drop against 3-drop, we dealt a ton of damage and they are on the verge of dying. They might go for, like, Geeks Command. That's probably the worst play for us, but I'm not sure if they have it and if they play it. They need a land and Geeks Command both in the hand. Alright, so they try to hit the land from the top. Let's see. If that's a land, that's good for them. If that's anything else, that's really bad for them. And we also have this bounce. With talent, we can find a burn spell or something. Yeah, we have Burst Lightning, so that's already 4 damage potentially. Duress, that was a hard choice, but yeah, that's a good decision. Shelly! Oh boy. We can draw a card, I don't care about my life total, because I'm an aggro deck. Why would I care? Oh my god. Here you go, Cori. The sign of a truly great player. Bro, look how not close this is. This is not remotely close. Like, we overkill by like 10 damage. We also had this as the play. So that would be probably like 10 to 14 damage. Alright guys, I think this is supposed to be our lost game. Because this hand is automatically losing to basically everything. And this one is also losing. So I think we were just awarded an auto loss. I will take stock up. Because against some decks you can try to recover. I will try to actually draw all of those cards. So the game is probably lost. Just to point out, we didn't even start. just pointing out. If I mulligan to 5, there's no point in playing. Like, 5 cards is such a disadvantage. I don't think you will like ever win with this. Maybe once every like 20 games or something. And our opponent is on the play with perfect curve, so you know that this is one of those games already. I will go with Cori. I don't think there's anything we can do. It was just an auto-loss game. Like, this hand is actually worse than the first one. If I knew I'm playing against Monored, I would take the first... No. We had, like, Boltwaves, right? We had only one Burst Lightning, because killing creatures is actually... Yeah, look at this. This is not even close. Like, there's zero chance we will win this. But I will try. I don't even know how I can try. Like, there's no point. Burst Lightning into this. You need cheap spells. We have land for the next one. So I'm making all the best decisions here, but it won't be enough. You just need to roll the dice again. And that's kind of playing with aggro decks, right? They will hit hero, because then they get... What? They didn't pay? That means they have even better value. This must be Monstrous Rage. Yep. So yeah, if you get this kind of game, you are just losing, and yeah, you just play another one. There are no decisions you can make to change it. Cool. Like, there's literally nothing. And look at this, it wasn't even close. Like, we will be at minus 15 against 20. This is what happens when you get the wrong cards as an aggro deck. Whatever. Let's see this one. I think we take it. We have a ton, absolute ton of card draw. Our opponent is doing some landfall shenanigans. I wonder if this is like... Oh, I expected Timur. So let's go blue mana first. Into talent. This way we can start pumping damage and also probably force the first removal. If you see black, that means removal in first 2 turns, unless someone is playing a friendly Teddy. I want to scoop just for the sake of it, because this guy deserves the win way more than I do. When this dies, each player draws a... Oh my god, it's even better for us. So what do we do? This is pretty slow. I can just try to kill it. Alright, we go with this, because we can get to 3-3. It's always the card, guys. We'll play it on the next turn. So we swing. Our opponent is non-red, so they cannot block. They decided to block, which is always a mistake. And now you can get a free trade and free card, I believe. They still get the card, so maybe... I think their only chance of winning this game is lockdown. If they don't lock down, I think they're done. Alright, another bear. Oh my god, they missed the land. Bro, like, if I wasn't recording, I would legit just concede the game at this point. Like, I feel so bad. Alright, we go for this. And I'm sorry, but this will be the play. And now I can try to get lockdown with this. But this is already so much damage. And they're mana screwed. And you need to make sure that you push the max damage. If they don't draw land right now, they lost. They drew a land. But it's the wrong land, it's the top land. Oh, even if they have a lockdown, it's not good enough. That should be it, honestly. Especially that with stock up, you can literally just stock up all the new answers. Let's play the Verge. And now we want to double spell steal. First, let's draw cards. Let's be responsible gamer. Because that's how you play the deck correctly. Oh my god, oh my god. I think we just won, guys. Oh man, this feels horrible to win with this deck. Come on, how is this fair? Oh, poor guy. I want to scoop right now. Alright, oh yes, more. So we swing with everything, with Monstrous Rage, whatever. With Burst Lightning, and that will be probably like 25,000 damage. So I'm not even counting, because I know this will be such an overkill that it's not even funny. Oh my god, this is 8-6? It was free? I didn't pay mana for it. Oh man. Here you go, that's how you get rank. I mean, guys, I think we'll go with shorter outro. You have seen enough. I've seen enough. This will be the deck that we probably will be seeing on ladder like crazy. Cori-Steel Cutter seems like insanely powerful card, and it feels really strong when you play it. Like, it just feels that whenever you draw this card, you probably will win, especially on the play, because you always get this sneaky value with extra monks. You can keep chaining it together with opts, and, you know, just go crazy. This deck can also also win on card advantage a little bit because you have so many extra creatures thanks to Cori, and you can find them with stock up and, you know, not talent but Sleight of Hand. Yeah, here you go. And the rest of the deck is just the usual mono red, at least not with mice. We have the previous package of tier 1 mono red with Swiftspear and Slickshot. So here you go, here you go. About the changes, because I mentioned that I changed something. There was Spell Pierce in the original version that you have seen stats for, and I personally think Shore Up is just better. Not only it helps you with creature against creature matchups because you can untap and block something from, you know, complete surprise. It also is like easier to cast. Basically, for Cori to trigger, you need to double spell, right? With Spell Pierce, you kinda cannot double spell with this card because whether your opponent plays something into it or not is not your decision. So I think it just has very bad synergy with Cori, and Shore Up is something that kinda does the same thing. It is a little bit worse against sweepers like Lockdown, but it's basically better against everything else, and it also pumps the creature. And yeah, I think this is just a little bit easier to use and easier to trigger the double spelling, right? So the flurry mechanic. So I think this makes the deck a little bit better, unless you see ton of control, in which case Spell Pierce will be a little bit better. And we also had the Spire. I honestly don't think you should be playing any Taplands with this deck. This deck is all about turn 1 and turn 2. If you miss them because of the Spire, I think that you will regret playing this card, and you will probably not really activate it because it's so slow. You only have one, so like I think this is just a bad idea to play Taplands into this kind of incredibly aggressive decks. So yeah, those were the changes. I think they made the deck better. What is my win rate? 7 wins out of 10 games. 70% win rate, which seems to be the win rate I'm always getting with all red mono, basically mono red tier 1 decks. So this is what you get as a decent player, I guess. You will rank up like crazy with this. It's kinda boring, but you know, you need to make a decision. I usually don't want to showcase this kind of decks. Like, usually some form of mono red is like the best deck of the format, but come on, we don't want to see this every day on the video, right? So I'm trying to spice it up and make some other decks that can defend about this against this craziness and are solid enough while also making interesting plays with interesting cards. So you at least see some dragons from Tarkir, because, well, there are not too many dragons in this one, but this might be the best new deck that came out of Tarkir. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the patrons that allow to, you know, showcase you some parts of the meta. This deck is incredible. I already hate it and will see it a ton. And we'll see if something gets banned. If anything, it will be maybe Cori. We will see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you tomorrow.